in the south where the shadows stretch long. Voices rise up, but the truth feels all wrong. They're taking the harvest while we're plowing the fields. Blind to the game and the cards that they deal. Hearts beat loud, but the noise fills the air. Calling a battle with nobody there. Shut up and think. Can't you see what's real? We're fighting each other, but not to the steel. Shut up and think. Put down all your pride. We got more in common than the lines we divide. They speak in the halls, dressed in suits and ties. Promises broken while the people just cry. We're shouting out truths, but missing the rest. While they build their fortune on the hopes left to rest. Caught in the chaos, hands tied and blind. Listen and learn, leave the hate behind. Shut up and think. Can't you see what's real? We're fighting each other, but not to the steel. Shut up and think. Put down all your pride. We got more in common than the lines we divide. One voice ain't enough if it's lost in war. Let's rise beyond the noise, find what we're fighting for. Together we're stronger, united we'll stand. Free from the shackles that grip this land. Sun and fake, can't see what's real. We're fighting each other, but not for the steel. Shut up and think. Put down all your pride. We got more in common than the lies we divide. Shut up and think. It's time to wait. We're more than the battles that divide and break. Shut up and think. You're the call in the night. We're losing ourselves in the fading light.
Holy crap, I'm by myself again. Holy jeez. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? What are you doing to make your world better? Since the last time we talked, which I believe was yesterday. It was yesterday. No Justin today. I can't blame him for nothing that goes wrong. Is the audio any better today? It sounds better in my earphones. All right. I think I have to adjust the camera, though. Justin, I have it too low this time. I'm thinking. Anybody else thinking I have the camera too low? Or maybe I just have my screen. No, it's good. It's good. All right, guys, how everybody doing? Yeah, if you saw the title of it, so many questions. Would the answers change anything? And I'm talking about, well, I've heard a lot of people say, you know what, I hear a bunch of numbskulls saying that was a planned shooting last night, and that was a false flag, and these idiots need to shut their mouth, and, really think. And you know what? Maybe it was real. All right. And maybe after all the lies and all the things we've been told throughout the years, is it any wonder why we would question everything and anything that happens in a big thing? And look what came up right after that. It was, we got to build this ballroom after Supreme Court justice said, no, you can't do that. And all of a sudden something happens where it would make sense to have one. So here's my thing. Everybody's seen the black and white video. We showed it yesterday. And it looks like they weren't even paying attention to threats. I know they're telling us, oh, they did their job. They stopped the guy. They were great officers. And I'm looking at it, and there was a pathway going to where the president was. Now, call me stupid, but I would think that if somebody was going to invade, or not invade, I guess, but, well, okay, invade where the president was, you would have to expect and have your mindset of, man, there's going to be more than one person coming. And here's the questions that everybody's asking. Valhalla's put out a few videos today. Jesse's put out a few videos today. And the question is how did he get through? How did he get there? We know he checked into the room. And he ran straight down the hallway right between everybody, and he was stopped. All right? But he wasn't shot. There's no blood. There's nothing. And my question would be probably, well, it is. Man, I'm all discombobulated. Hold on. All right. My question would be is, why wasn't there a barrier? Even if it was of men, why wasn't every door guarded? I mean, you had the whole Trump administration there. Why wouldn't every entrance, every exit, every hallway, have a man in it guarding it? And how did you stop it? Shots were fired. You could hear it. Okay. Supposedly shots were fired, and you could hear them, but when you see the pictures, guys, like I said, there's no blood, there's nothing around. He's alive. Officer got shot in the chest, I guess, and had a body armor on. And, okay, let's say it was real. Do you want me to stop questioning things? Are we not supposed to question anything? All right. Would it surprise? Okay. And if it wasn't a false flag or a made up thing to further an agenda, then it would have to be the greatest mess up, the greatest failure of security in United States history. It would have to be next to the Lincoln assassination and maybe Kennedy. But it was the most fucked up thing that Secret Service has ever done, police have ever done, FBI has ever done. And it would have to be the most fucked up situation. But that being said, do you put that past Trump's administration? Look what they've done. They bumbled everything. Look at their FBI. Look at Patel. Look at well, he messed up with just with the Charlie Kirk. Oh, we got him. No, we don't. Oh, we got him. No, we don't. We bring the police bring bomb sniffing dogs in. The dogs are right by where the rifle supposedly was. The dogs couldn't smell it. But here comes Kash Patel and his FBI, and Kash Patel, well, it was in the woodshed. Here it is. Come on, man. It stinks to me to high heaven. If you read the manifesto, so you read the manifesto of the guy, and he says, well, if you're reading this, and they always have a manifesto, right, guys? Like they're fucking important. Like, hey guys, why would you write a manifesto? Why wouldn't you just keep it a fucking secret and not incriminate yourself? I don't know, in case you don't succeed. But he leaves a note saying, and get this, it says that he was after top administration, no one else, other than Kash Patel. He wasn't after Kash Patel because I guess he likes Kash Patel being where he is because he sucks so fucking bad at his job that he's not doing no harm. As far as I'm concerned, the whole administration's pretty much bought and paid for. But what people are kind of saying is, I'm hearing all over the internet about my guys, the guys I watch, is don't ask questions, just believe what you're told. But here's my thing. Whether I ask questions or not, whether I get the answers or not, would it change anything? No, it wouldn't. If it was a fuck up on the FBI and the Secret Service and the Trump administration, I expect them to fuck up. If it was real and I have to question the goodness of our society now, no, I believe most people are demonic and evil, and there is a bunch of sickos out there that would try to hurt somebody regardless if you... I mean, I don't agree with what Trump's doing, but you don't get to kill somebody because you don't agree with them. You don't like something. Your feelings are hurt. Somebody in your family's feelings were hurt. You don't get to do that. So that's if it was real. If it was for an agenda, can I see the Trump administration doing that? Well, I can see them carrying out Israel's agenda. So why wouldn't I think Trump would carry out what he likes, his agendas, like making him a big ballroom and maybe putting his name on it, and like a big like his big monument he wants to make, the big arch, the biggest, best arch there ever has been with Trump's name on it. That's what gets this guy off, man. That's what gets Trump off, is building things, having things built with his name on it. He loves that. That gets him off. That's his, it's his thing. Yes, we are carrying Israel's water and doing their agendas, but you got to understand what's important to Trump. Trump. Anyway, I'm going to chat here for a minute. So what the fuck happened? I'm living in a bubble. I don't pay attention anymore. Well, last night at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, there was a live shooting incident, and supposedly a lone gunman tried to assassinate Donald Trump and his whole cabinet. And except for Kash Patel. He didn't want Kash Patel hurt at all. So that's the story. That's what they're saying. But my question is, I'm watching, I watch other people than my people. And if you watch our show, you understand who my people are, who I listen to a lot. And I listen to other people too that I don't talk about because they're not worth talking about. And they're like, oh, it don't matter if it was fake or if it was real. You guys just need to shut up and, you just need to shut up. Don't worry about it. Just shut up. Let's wait and see what the news says. Not everything's out. Not everybody can. What's my take? I don't know what my take is on it. Right now, my take is last night or yesterday when we did it, when it happened, when we were live yesterday, the first thing all these social media heads were typing out was, we need the ballroom. We need the ballroom. This is why we need the ballroom. And then right after that, Trump came out and said, it's stuff like this that would keep, the ballroom would keep things like this from happening. And if you've paid attention to anything with the ballroom, Supreme Court Justice said, no, you can't build the ballroom. You just can't do it. It's not, no. So now they're trying to get, I think it was to get Trump's agenda passed. He wants that ballroom built, and come hell or high water, he's going to get it done. And that's what I think. Am I right? I don't know. Could it have been a guy who was a teacher in California, who in 2024 was Teacher of the Year? He was a genius, I guess. I believe he went to MIT. Do I believe that he possibly was such a genius that he thought, okay, I'm going to run in to a hallway and get as far as I can and try to kill the president? I suppose that a genius could have had that plan. Do I believe that's the mind of a genius? No. And hold on. Let me pull up his manifesto. That way you can, you know what? I'll do one better. I can't pull up a screen, but you guys can listen to, I believe Jesse had this today. I don't want to play Jesse's whole video, but Alex Jones had. Now, this video is not exactly what it seems. All right, so.
Because at about 11 minutes into this video, we are going to violently shift gears, because I think that we might have found somebody.
All right, let me get it to this so you can.
On X, okay?
All right.
Break down what he thinks happened in person that we got.
Okay. Here we go. Listen to Jesse.
They failed it. They took a lie detector. Nope, it's not me. Failed. Failed on a bunch of very notable questions. But it's someone that, you can.
All right. It's,
you know what I mean? Let's get fired. Welcome back. So we are going to listen to Alex Jones break down what he thinks happened after he reads the manifesto.
Can you hear that okay?
Dude, okay. And we already know that there's some semi-weird stuff going on here. But Alex Jones is going to break down. I'm very curious what his analysis is, and we're going to find out together, okay? And in case you guys did not know this, okay, this is what was trending first thing.
So this has the manifesto on it. That's why I'm playing it.
So there's a lot of people who are very suspicious of this thing, and I honestly, I don't know where I land on it. Obviously, there was a what do you call it?
Sorry, Jesse, I didn't have it pulled up, so I'm using your clip, buddy. Only the audio, though.
That Benny Johnson put out. I put that out last night. But there's a lot more to this story, because that was just enhanced with AI. There was the original video was completely blurry. There's nothing you could see. And Benny Johnson puts that next, the AI video.
Yeah, hold on. I got to get to it.
And of course, dude, for you guys that I can't talk to, definitely going to have to edit those words out. All done.
On to why I did any of this. I am a citizen of the United States of America.
This is the manifesto.
What my representatives do reflects on me, and I am no longer willing to permit a and traitor to
Pedophile,
coat my
rapist, and
hands with his
traitor.
crimes.
Okay, definitely gonna have to edit those words out. All
I
done.
don't.
See the work that I do for everybody, you know, because I know you guys want to see the videos, and if I don't edit those out, you will not see the videos. But one thing that will ensure you will always see my videos is if you click subscribe. That's like
Yeah,
this is not
go
like
to
a,
Jesse and
like a
subscribe.
plug. Like this is real. My videos are not
And
being
like his
distributed
video.
widely at
And
all.
like
right
my
now.
video.
I think it's like the YouTube algorithm, like it goes in turns because it can't promote everybody. So it's like, you know, you get your turn. And I'm in like
Sorry, guys. This is what you get
like 2 or
when
3 months
Justin
where
ain't
my
here.
stuff's not gonna get
Until
shown
I
to
learn how to pull up
very
videos.
likely
Sorry.
if you're not subscribed. So if you click subscribe, you'll definitely be shown my stuff, and you can also help me out. And if you like this video, that would also be amazing.
Well, to be completely honest, I was no longer willing for a long time ago, but this is the first real opportunity I've had to do something about it. Yeah, Trump advertised this for months. While I'm discussing this, I'll also go over my expected rules of engagement, probably in a terrible format, but I'm not military, so too bad.
Why do they always write a manifesto?
Exactly what I said.
Like seriously, you should
Hold
send
on.
it to your like. I don't know what to think, dude. I honestly have no idea what to think. But the manifesto thing sets off alarms every time for me because I'm like, who? Manifesto, huh? All right, cool. If you're gonna, again, how about you email
All right,
your
all right. Come on.
Administration officials, not including Mr. Patel, they are my targets. Why is he not? Oh, okay. Administration officials, not including Mr. Patel, they are my targets. Prioritizing from the highest ranking to the lowest. Why is he off the list? Weird.
from highest to low. I was gonna make it really.
But anyway, he goes on to say, and he says, if you're reading this, I'm in the ER. Now, if you were charging the police and special agents, you know, the Secret Service, all these people with a gun, a shotgun, and a pistol, and knives, would you expect that you'd be in the ER or dead? That's my main question. Why would he think he would be in the ER? That is stupid. Because I can't dream of being this stupid. I mean, this ain't a genius. But to think I'm not going to get killed and shot to death, and that's why it seems so weird to me, is because why ain't this guy dead? Why wasn't he killed? All those shots rang, I think it's 4 or 5. This guy wasn't hit at all. And he was going after the President of the United States. Well, we haven't gotten much answer. What, you know, the Butler guy got off 1 shot, or maybe 2, or he got off more than 1 shot, and he's dead. But he was on top of a roof. This guy was right there, ground level, and no one killed him. He was fine. He just laid there on the floor in handcuffs with his shirt off. I could understand if he had gotten hit or something that, you know, you take off their shirt to make sure where the entrance wounds are, exit wounds are. And, but no blood, no wounds that I can see. I've seen a picture of the whole area around where he's laying. Nothing. And he didn't even end up in the ER. He was fine. Everything's good. It seems a little fishy to me. I mean, maybe I'm stupid. I know I'm stupid. But maybe I'm just out there. That he has a manifesto, of course, admitting his guilt, and stating everything he wanted to accomplish. That way, now that he hasn't accomplished it, he is guilty. Now they say, well, this is what he was trying to do. So that manifesto stuff, it gets me too. It's like, why would you write a letter admitting to the crime, apologizing to anyone? And then he said he wanted to do minimum damage. So that's why he was using buckshot and not he was using buckshot and not what's the other one? Jeez, oh Pete, my mind just goes blank when I'm here. But he was using buckshot to minimize damage. And like everybody else has said, if you wanted to minimize damage, why do it? Why do it at all? The media was not to be harmed. He wrote all this shit down. He didn't want to harm the media. He didn't want to hurt hotel workers. He didn't want to hurt them. But if one of them stood in the way of him getting to his goal, for him to carry out his purpose of assassinating Donald Trump and his cabinet from top to bottom, he said, slugs, yes. Thank you. So he used buckshot instead of slugs to minimize damage. Yeah, double aught buck, yeah. So anyway, he's admitted to it, all right, in a letter they have, or that his family sent law enforcement after. I never understand that manifesto bullshit. But if you go back and look at the video of him running down the hallway, does everybody understand when I say, hey, if I was guarding someone as important or with the power of the President of the United States, I wouldn't just be expecting one guy. I'd be expecting 10 guys, 20 guys. I mean, and that's the thing. They didn't clear the ballroom after. I mean, the important people, Erica Kurt, and that's funny. That's a funny story. Go watch Jesse's most recent story or his most recent video. There was somebody there when she was walking out, being escorted out by security. She said, I just want to go home. And somebody who was there said, oh, why don't Dad? That was there. You could hear it on the video. It's not funny. It's hilarious. But yeah, if you listen to it when she's getting walked out, you can hear somebody. Oh, why don't Dad? But anyway, and the funny thing is if you watch it, freaking Vance is picked up and out of there like a minute before Trump was. It was like they were told, hey, get JT out of there and get Vance out of there and worry about Trump last. And then Trump falls, and it just didn't seem serious to me. Dana White said, you know what? I didn't evacuate. I didn't get under a table. I stood up and I was laughing. It was cool, which isn't realistic of a live shooter in a room. But I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say about Dana White. I'm not going to say nothing bad. But yeah, my main opinion is I think he's using it for his own agenda to get that fucking ballroom built. So that's what I think. It makes more sense than anything else. So, man, it sounds like hold on. Somebody's rolling something out in my living room, or there's a storm. I don't know, but man, is it loud. But anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to get on here. Does it really change? If I had the answers and they came out and said, hey, Mike, yeah, we got the answers, would it change anything? It wouldn't change my mind. It wouldn't change my mind about anything. I can believe it all. I can believe that this administration, the FBI, the Secret Service, yeah, they could fuck up really bad, the worst fuck up ever. Do I believe Trump would use it for his agenda? Fuck yeah, he does that with Israel. He takes money from other people. takes care of them instead of us Americans. Fuck you, Americans. I'll take care of the highest bidder. And can I see it being a real crazy person doing this? Not a genius. But yeah, I can see that too. It's dangerous out there. So guys, that's all. I just wanted to get on here, and there's so many questions every day. Everything that goes on, every big event that happens, you really have to question everything. But no matter what comes out, it really ain't going to change it ain't going to change anything. I still believe the same thing I believe, but don't tell me not to question. That is the stupidest thing. That's what happened during the lockdowns. That's what happened during COVID. You remember that? Does anybody remember that? We were told not to do our own research. Don't question anything. Do what you're told. Stay locked up in your house. Stay away from your loved ones. Let people die. Let your kids become stupid. Keep a mask over your face. Don't breathe when you're outside. Don't get together. Although all those people telling us not to do things, we're doing it. And to see podcasters get on here and say, you know what, guys, we just need to stop questioning and just wait till, let Cash figure it out. Cash will get it done. Or in telling me not to question, and I sound like a retard. What is that? Protecting the continuity of government is first priority. J.D. Vance would be first out if they weren't that worried about Trump. Yeah, but they were all there. I don't remember ever seeing the vice, other than the inaugurational balls. I don't remember ever seeing vice presidents and the president together at one time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't paid attention. But boy, they got his ass out of there quick. But yeah, watch these videos, guys. Make up your own mind. Question it. Look at it. If you see something I don't, send me a video pointing out what you see. Our email is, Justin got it. It's ShutUp&Think 7676 at gmail.com. But yeah, that's why I'm on here, guys, is question everything. Don't believe anything until you question it, and then question it again, and then wait for a little bit and question it again. And then I don't even know if you should believe it then. But that's the world we live in today. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves. Protect yourselves. We love you if no one else does. And hey, do me a favor. Make the world better wherever you are. And do what you can to make others happy. And protect yourselves, guys. I love you. And I will see you next time, which will be sometime this week. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe the next. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. And we'll see you next time. Share our videos, guys. That's the only way we're going to grow. That's the only way I'm going to be able to learn this shit and get videos up. So come on. Encourage me. Let's have a good one, guys. Later. Bye.